Yo, what's going on, guys? So, 88 MSBY here, and welcome back to another Madden 22 episode here of this New York Jets franchise. We are heading into Week 5 after another tough loss to Tennessee in, I believe, overtime. Yes, it was indeed an overtime loss, as we are heading against the Atlanta Falcons here now. This might be one of our most winnable games of the season, to say the least, before we head into the bye week, and obviously it's very, very important for us to hopefully get this first win to start off the bye week. And then after the Falcons, we'll take a look around the NFL and see what all the stats are looking like for the bye week. And then we will call it. This game is also in London, I want to say. No, it's not. I don't think it's in London. I don't know if it's in London or not. Yes, it is. This game is indeed in London. So we have Matt Ryan. And probably one of the toughest players, or one of the best tight ends we're going to play all year, probably, in Kyle Pitts. As Stephen Gostkowski is set to boot this one, he does. Will it be returnable there? It will be returned about 2 yards deep into the end zone, and on that tackle there was our wideout. As Matt Ryan is set to get this one started here for Atlanta, where he has passed for 1,322 yards, actually leads the NFL in passing. I do know that, with 9 touchdowns as well as yardage and 6 interceptions. Actually, he might not lead in touchdowns, but the 6 interceptions does lead. So a team for the Jets who do not have any interceptions, it's key for them today to force Matt Ryan to turn it over, and there's a good chance it might happen as Matt Ryan's first play. He's under pressure. Ryan's going down. Carl Lawson with a big loss for 14, bringing up a second and 24 off of the sack. This is one of the worser O-lines here in the NFL. Not that worser is a word, but it is one of the more bad offensive lines, as Mike Davis is only going to take off for half a yard. Bring it up now. A 3rd and 24. So it's really big for this D-line to have a day, as well as this secondary to maybe pick off Ryan a few times. This will actually be a quick throw, Kyle Pitts. However, the star rookie tight end will only get 6. And the Jets will get the opening drive stop. On to punt is Hofrichter. He gets this one off. My apologies. Hopefully my controller is done dying. Let me make sure we are still live after that. Is my audio? Okay, so my audio is up and working too. So Corey Ballantyne is set to return. He'll get the block off the edge. Ballantyne's just going to take it out of bounds there. 46 could have been a late hit. Didn't get knocked down though, so they aren't calling it a late hit. As the Jets rookie Zach Wilson comes onto the field, he has thrown 5 picks as well as 5 touchdowns for 841 yards, 76 for 128 on the year. So up and down season so far for Zach Wilson, passing it. Hopefully he can have a bigger game here. As Zach Wilson now on the 1st and 10 is going to keep it himself. He's going to trip up though and pick up absolutely nothing. The Jets do like Zach Wilson when it comes to the receiver, when it comes to him rushing the ball. As he's in the shotgun with Coleman back there, and it'll be a give to Tevin Coleman. Ever since his injury, he's not been running it well. That'll be a lost one, bringing up a 3rd and 11. And the Jets really have not been able to move the ball downfield in a big chunks of gains. It's been more longer drives. As Wilson's going to quickly set to throw, it's going to be incomplete intent there for Tyler Kroft. So despite getting a stop, Atlanta Falcons get that stop right back as Braden Mann on to punt here in London. This one's booted. Could be a little bit of jet lag here, as this is going to be into the end zone. Yep, couldn't get it back out. So that's into the end zone there. No touchback for Braden Mann, and this Jets defense is back out on the field. Second drive offensively now for Atlanta. This will be a quick throw to the slot wideout in Russell Gage Jr. bring up 2nd and 5. Obviously, losing Julio this offseason really means Calvin Ridley needs to step up as a true number 1, along with the rest of this defense. As Quinnen Williams will go, or offense, as Quinnen Williams, with the 2nd sack already on the day for New York. 2 drives, 2 sacks. I mean, this offensive line obviously is far from complete. A lot of people thought that Panay Sewell should have been the pick. He was obviously available. They went Kyle Pitts, though. Basically, everyone could see Kyle Pitts going to Atlanta. I don't think there's really much discussion. However, some argued Sewell should have been the pick. Same with the Bengals, as Corey Ballantyne's set to return, and Ballantyne's going to get blown up right away. Probably should have fair caught that. Either way, though, he's down at the 31. So this will bring up 1st and 10. Michael Carter checks in. Cole, Fitzgerald, and Davis are the men in, as Wilson will fake the handoff there. Davis will toss it outside. That's Keelan Cole. On that same play earlier, he lost about 1.5 to 2 yards. This time, Cole will pick up 1.5 to 2. Bring up now 2nd and 9. Zach Wilson now will give, and this has been, I wouldn't say star rookie, but a little bit of the more underrated players this season. And Michael Carter, he stepped up big his rookie season so far for the Jets. This will bring up now 3rd and 7. Zach Wilson dropping back to pass. He's going to look sideline. There's Keelan Cole. Cole's out of bounds, only able to pick up 3, so that'll bring 4th and 3 and another punt here for New York. Braden, man, he's gotten a lot of work this season so far, and it only continues. Man boots. This is going to be tackled there by Michael Carter II, not the running back, the corner. As Braden Mann does get this down technically inside the 20, based off the tackles. Ryan shotgun with no running back in the backfield. This will be a quick pass, and this will be caught at the 25th. This is kind of a rebuild in a sense. It's more of playing through the games and seeing what we can accomplish with the teams. And I said this in my introduction live stream / episode. Depending on if the scouting update transfers over, as that's a tackle there for a stop at the line. Depending on the scouting update, may cut this short, might continue this. But if the scouting update doesn't transfer over to the file, then it most likely will be ending, and I'll choose a new team, as that's a tip and catch there for Kyle Pitt. The team, though, I am leaning with the Texans. Yeah, if they said it won't, then most likely the Texans are being the takeover team, and I'll be trading Deshaun Watson, obviously, to make it tougher. As well as I do want to continue this Jets one, just won't be as active on it. The Jets one might be a once-a-week series thing where we just play through it for like 2 or 3 hours. That might be like a weekend type thing. But as for my weekday series, when the scouting update does come out, most likely will be the Texans. There is a chance it might either be the Steelers and or the Lions, as Matt Ryan brought pressure and had to throw that one away. But I am leaning towards the Texans and moving on from Deshaun Watson, probably trading him to a different team. I should do a sim rebuild, but I'm not too big on these. I might do like what Bengal does. That's just a bunch of different teams. If I do a sim rebuild, it's like a 5-year, and then for my favorite team, the Giants, I might do a 20-year rebuild, such as he does. As Matt Ryan completing it right across the middle there to Calvin Ridley, picking up 20. But yeah, no, I do like Madden 22, and if you do like this type of content, feel free to subscribe. This is my last week before I do go off to college to start my junior year, so I don't know how much I will be live, as obviously I'm going to be saying bye to some of my friends that are still back home, as well as, family and that stuff. Oh, you're doing a 20-year rebuild for the Jags. That's actually a pretty good idea, especially with Trevor Lawrence, trying to keep him around. But, like I was saying, so obviously right now, that's the first interception for our Jets this year. Marcus May, can he go all the way? He's to the 40, trying to outrun Hayden Hurst. 30-20, one man to beat, 10-5, touchdown, Jets. Marcus May with the pick six. The first interception of the year is taken to the house. Marcus May. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about the franchise. Yeah, I do want to do some of the sim franchises, but once I am on campus, I will be doing a lot more of these weekly series, such as I am doing with the Jets. However, obviously with the scouting update, the Jets will be once a week. A new Calais Campbell. That's actually pretty fire. But the next series will probably be the Texans, since it isn't transferring over. So that needs to be a tackle there. Still going. He's down. I probably will be doing the Texans without Deshaun Watson. Obviously, probably going to trade him away to one of the teams that are currently interested in him. And then I might still do the Jets just once a week on a long live stream, as well as get some sim rebuilds in there. So that's a keep for Russell Gage. Didn't even realize he was a QB there. So it'll be the end of the first quarter. Jets up 7-0. If you do like this type of content and want to subscribe to keep up to date, feel free to. You're build the defense or one against the pass and third against the run. That's actually pretty good. Especially being the Jags. Honestly, the Jags are probably my second favorite team in the NFL. I'm a diehard Giants fan. I've had season tickets forever. My family has. I've been to both the Super Bowls. I've been to basically every single one of the games. That's a huge hole. Big tackle there for Quinn Williams. But when the Jags were in it back in 2017, I loved them with Blake Bortles. I think that was 2017 with Bortles in the AFC Championship. I've always liked them even when they were a little bit on the worst side. Second team's the Vikings. Are you a Le'Veon Bell fan too? Because I see that's your profile picture. It's Matt Ryan shotgun. I believe that's Mike Davis to his left. It is. Sheldon Rankins absolutely bulldozes over one. He misses the sack, however, as Calvin Ridley brings it in with one hand. Your brother's friend plays for the Packers. That's cool. Who is he? Kurt Benkert. Okay. Matt Ryan now. Single back. Two tight ends. Rankins once again bulldozing over someone. So that's a catch for Kyle Pitts. Completely torching us right now. As Atlanta is getting... Oh, Elton Jenkins. I wanted the Giants to draft him. I think, 2 years ago he came out of the draft? 3 years ago, maybe? It's been 2 or 3 years, the O-lineman. I used to be a big college football guy. Honestly, last year and 2 years ago, I didn't really get into it. That's probably a Mike Davis touchdown. No, he's not. Bryce Hall tackled him. I've been a UMass fan for most of my life, although this year I do like UMass, and I'm also a Maryland guy this year, so I'm excited for Saturday's game against West Virginia, as well as UMass's game against Pitt, as that's a big sack off the edge from Mark Barron. Obviously, I know UMass is going to get absolutely smacked by Pitt. Hopefully, Talia and Maryland can, I guess, upset West Virginia, although I don't even think West Virginia is the favorites in it. Oh, that's cool. See, Madden met him, too. It's Matt Ryan shotgun with Hawkins to his right. Pitts, the tight end, out to the right. 3 wide out set to the left. And Matt Ryan, once again under pressure, he's going down. That's Ronald Blair. Already the 5th sack of the game for New York, as Atlanta's O-line is far from good. As the kick is up, and it's nailed through the middle, 7-3. Jets maintain the lead. It is cut down to 4, though, by Young Ho Koo. I don't know how the heck I could forget that one. It's Young Ho Koo. Everyone loves him. This is a big boot now. Corey Ballantyne set to return it. He will return at about the goal line. Ballantyne gets a block. You should. I don't think he can tell you that information, though, sadly, because he probably doesn't even know what he's going to do. Oh, so your team's the Ravens. Yeah, I always forget that, obviously these guys grew up watching football, so they have a favorite team, you know what I mean? And they're not going to keep it a secret. I just think he's a Packers fan now, because he is a Packer, but probably was for the Ravens on the side. That's a good middle handoff for Tevin Coleman for about 2 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 1. See if we can punch it in for a first down here with Michael Carter. Wilson obviously gives it there to Michael Carter. I don't think Michael Carter got it. Might have to punt here with Braden Mann. No, he did get it. So it'll bring up now a 1st and 10 with Olakun making the stop. Then on this first down play, Wilson takes a snap. Wilson's going to look short. He will find Tevin Coleman, and Coleman will pick up some good amount of yardage there. I think about 14. Yeah, 14 yards there for Tevin Coleman. That's only Wilson's 2nd completion of the day. Obviously, it's been kind of a quiet day passing now for Zach Wilson. As Wilson's under pressure, he's rolling out. Wilson trying to fit that one into Tyler Kroft. He's picked off there by Daquan Jones. Wilson throws his 6th interception of the year. That one's probably on me. I kind of got the buttons confused between Cole and Kroft, but nevertheless, though, was still a contested throw, as that'll be a quick throw across the middle there to Russell Gage Jr. Matt Ryan, 11 for 14, 121 and a pick. 2 tight end set with Hurst and Pitt. Ryan under pressure, having to get rid of that. Intended there for Ridley, incomplete. Jets secondary is far from the best. However, Marcus May did get the first interception for the Jets this season now. Shotgun set, tight end, and running back out to the right. Pressure's already brought on Carl Lawson for the second time already in this half, as the Jets have already got into Atlanta. Now they got into him 5 times. Oh yeah, the offensive and defensive coordinator. That is a thing now, is Matt Ryan dropping back. Still all day to throw. Carl Lawson finally brings on pressure. What a catch there by Kyle Pitts working against Blake Cashman. Almost said Chris Cashman, because that's a person who I know named Chris Cashman. That's a big catch there by Kyle Pitts, and just struggling to guard him and really Carl Lawson. Or not Carl Lawson. What am I saying? Calvin Ridley. Now Ryan takes a snap. Rankins breaks free, as that'll be a quick throw. Kyle Pitts once again. Pitts picks up the first down and more, down after a 12-yard gain. That brings up now 13 for 17 from Matt Ryan. Shotgun formation. Pitts out to his left. Next to him is that Matt Ryan dropping back. He's looking to set up the screen. The play is maybe that's a big tackle there, Quentin Williams. We were 12th in run yards that game. 28. Oh damn. So you up a lot of yards to say the least. It's Matt Ryan now. Shotgun left. Takes a snap, and Calvin Ridley finding across the middle there for a pickup of 19. Bringing up now basically a 1st and goal here at the 2. Can the Falcons punch it in and take a 3-point lead over the Jets here? Shotgun to the right, and C.J. Mosley with the big tackle there. Bringing up now a 2nd and goal at the 1. Marcus May with a big play defensively on the tackle there for a loss of 3 there from Mike Davis. Marcus May quickly breaking off of a block. This will bring up a 3rd and goal. And that'll be caught there by Kyle Pitts. Yeah, that's true. When your defense is the best in the league, you don't have to go 80 to 95 yards down the field. But still, yeah. Anyway, Q takes the snap. It's good. 10-7. Atlanta leads with 36 seconds to go. Valentine takes out to the 23. So with 33 seconds left, guess we can give it a shot down. Maybe downfield a little bit. See if we can get anything going here, as Wilson's going to look. He'll find Keelan Cole Sr. Breaks off one, and he's pushed out of bounds there at the 38. What happened to Jamison Crowder? Did Crowder get hurt? I just don't know about it. I feel like he did. Yeah, he did get hurt, and I didn't realize. He maybe got hurt in the last episode. He's ready to play, but he's being kept out. Yeah. Same thing with Bless and Austin. Yeah, that makes sense about the Bills and the Browns. Zach Wilson now under pressure to throw on the run, completed to Tyler Kroft. Did he get out of bounds? Yes, he did. So down at the 48 with 23 seconds to go. So might even be able to at least get into field goal range here for Stephen Gostkowski as Wilson takes a snap. Wilson's going to look short. He'll find Tevin Coleman. So I'm going to use the first time out there. Down at the 47, so big pickup about 7 yards there to Tevin. 1st and 10 play now. Wilson now looking cross middle. That's caught. Tyler Kroft right down the middle, down at the 23. Right now, 1st and 10. Wilson now dropping back. He's just going to take the quick pass there to Coleman. Coleman will give himself up, and the Jets will use their final timeout here. 12-5 and 11-6 the last 2 years. That's That's pretty good. Stefan Gostkowski now. Set to kick. It's up. It's knocked through. And the Jets and Falcons here are tied at 10 apiece. Gostkowski set to boot this one deep. See if Atlanta will have a chance at a return. They will not. So will they go Hail Mary or will they just eat the last second off the clock and just take it? Looks like they're just going to take a knee. Is that really what Atlanta is going to do, though? Obviously, it probably will be. Yes, Matt Ryan does indeed take a knee. So he will lose a rushing yard on that, but that's okay. So the Jets-Falcons go into the game tied at 10 apiece. The only touchdown on the day for the Jets was the pick six to start by Marcus May. There is a look at the stats. Atlanta outplaying the Jets despite it being 10-10. I mean, by outplaying, I mean really outplaying the Jets. Here is a look at the rest of the games around the league for the rest of the day. This is a London game, so it's a 9:30 game. Seattle did beat the Rams 24-17. The night game here is Ravens-Colts, Chiefs-Bills. And yeah, this season could be our season. We held Mahomes to 190 passing, 1 TD, and 3 picks. Shut down Mahomes, eh? And as for this, is there a game plan to base it? Oh, this is offensive focus. We're perfect on throws deep so far. Is there a defend Kyle Pitts option? No, there is not. So I guess the best thing, Matt Ryan's kind of been keeping it short, relatively, so we should keep it short. As Koo set to boot this one. Koo does indeed boot this one. Valentine's going to fair catch it in the end zone. As Zach Wilson and the Jets looking to take this back over, head coach Lamar Deacon wants to focus on throwing it more deep and getting it downfield a little bit more. Would also like to get the run game started as Wilson will give this one to Michael Carter. Carter's only going to pick up a few there, picks up 4. And your defensive coordinator is a beast. That's obviously very, very good. Wish I could say the same about my Jets, but as you can tell, it's not that. But also, the Jets' defense is very good as Michael Carter's going to get stuff for 1. So 2 straight runs. It's not really getting anything going there. This will bring up now 3rd and 7. Probably looking to get Corey Davis more involved. As Wilson tries to force that one into Tyler Kroft. It is read there by Daquan Jones for the 2nd time. So the rookie Zach Wilson completely struggling. Morgan Moses is also hurt. That's not good as there's not much O-line depth behind them. As that'll be the 2nd pick Wilson has thrown. 2nd one to Daquan Jones. As Mike Davis, the 2nd place tackle there by Quinnen Williams. That's only a gain of 2 there for Mike Davis. 2nd and 8 now for the Falcons. Matt Ryan, I formation. Sends Ridley in motion. Bring him in. This will be a handoff there. Davis, he's going nowhere. That was stuffed by, I believe that's Mark Barrett on the tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 10. As Morgan Moses, that's a big loss for him. As Chuma Adoga, the young vet, is set to play the rest of the game, probably the next few weeks, as Matt Ryan will throw this one. Davis catches it out of bounds, so I don't even think it caught his catch. No, it did not. As Koo set to kick this one. We sent so many glitches like the Bucks. Like the Bucks, like you send them out, Jasper. Oh yeah, those are the best. As Q knocks it through, so that's 13-10 game. Hopefully Zach Wilson can wake up, because if he doesn't this drive, might have to think about James Morgan time. You know what? We're actually going to do that. Wilson honestly has not played too good of football these past, really, 2 weeks. It's James Morgan time, stepping in, see if he can get anything going, at least for a drive. Kind of hopefully wake up Zach Wilson, as Tevin Coleman will pick up 6. And I mean, hey, if Morgan can lead it down, that'd be great. Morgan now taking the snap. Morgan's going to look on a quick throw, almost caught by Corey Davis, but broken up out there by the safety. This will bring out now 3rd and 4. Morgan now sending Corey Davis in motion. It'll be a fake there. Morgan's going to look on the run deep to Corey Davis. Will it be caught? No, it'll be caught by the other team. That's another interception there. Mekhi Becton forcing him out of bounds, so it's Corey Davis. So No QB for the Jets are really doing good. I mean, that was more of a punt than anything, just taking a shot deep. Probably if we had Zach Wilson in there, actually probably would have been good because Davis probably could have gotten the stop. So Zach Wilson is going back in. Wanted to give him a rest though to see and let him know what's up with James Morgan. But obviously Morgan threw a pick too, so Morgan's not. This will be a quick throw, dropped by Calvin Ridley. Ashton Davis relatively in coverage there. Bringing up now a 2nd and 10. Mike Davis, shotgun right of Ryan. He's going to take the snap. This will be a handoff. Davis plows over 1, picks up 7. So 3rd and 3 now here for Atlanta. Ryan dropping back. He's going to find Calvin Ridley wide open. Don't know why Barron stopped running, but he did. And Ridley's going to be taken down there at the 15. Obviously, this Jets defense is far from complete and far from even really competing. They've just turned up. This will be a give now to Davis. Big stop there by Myers, forcing... Well, Davis technically made the tackle, but Myers forced him back into Davis. Now Ryan shotgun with Mike Davis to his left. Ryan is going to quickly look to his tight end. Kyle Pitts picks up 4. I'd like to see how many yards Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley both have. Pitts has 9 catches for 81 yards, so 19 yards shy from 100 on the day, as well as 1 catch for 10. Alright, Ryan now dropping back. He's going to have Kyle Pitts wide open. Mark Barron, though, getting down on that to break that one up. And Jets get another defensive stop, so they're bending, but not breaking. Giving up only a field goal. Q knocks it through once again. So still a touchdown game. Zach Wilson, this Jets team need to get something going offensively. Q set to boot. He does indeed. Valentine will call for a fair catch in the end zone. Thinks it saves time comparing to the Ying, which is why I do that. Zach Wilson checks back in. Wilson now taking the snap to Castro on the pull. Carter hands this one off. He's going to stiff arm, picking up 9. 6 carries only, though, for Michael Carter today. Would like to see him going, or would like to see him get going a tiny bit more. Wilson now sending Keelan Cole motions. This will be the second handoff of the day for Keelan Cole. He's going nowhere, though. Stopped for a loss of 2 there. Is that A.J. Terrell? That is A.J. Terrell. So last year, the rookie gets a big defensive stop. This now will bring up a 3rd and 3. He'll send Tevin Coleman in motion to the right. Wilson taking the snap. Wilson's going to take off himself, and he'll pick up the first down, then slide gain of 6. Only 2nd carry of the day for Zach Wilson. He does have some pretty good legs and has done a lot of rushing so far this season for New York. Wilson now rolling out to his right. Wilson's going to have no one open. He's going to do it himself, only picking up 2. So that's the 3rd carry of the game now for Zach Wilson, 2nd straight. Actually, that wasn't really designed carry. More of a scramble for his life type thing. Wilson's going to look. This will be caught there. Larry Fitzgerald for the first time today. Fitzgerald's been kind of a guy for the Jets who's only caught about 2 to 3 passes per game. He's going to be good at drafting. So now this one will bring up 1st and 10. That'll be 2 straight now for Larry Fitzgerald, who actually makes one miss. And Fitzgerald will pick up 11 there. What a play there by Larry Fitz. Damon Harrison, obviously, with the Falcons. Former Jet. 2nd catch of the day for 20 yards. Now for Larry Fitz. This will be a give to Michael Carter. Tries to bust it up the middle. Damon Harrison, though. Right up now, 2nd and 9. Zach Wilson's going to keep it himself. Tried to get a block more up ahead from DeCastro. Could not, though. This will bring up a 3rd and 2. Do I want to give it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Zach Wilson now is going to hand this one off to Josh Adams. Tries to find a hole. Adams isn't going to get there. So that'll be a yard shy, bringing up a 4th and 1. So we'll send Gostkowski out for a 48-yarder. His 48-yard field goal is up, and it's nailed through. So 16-13, Atlanta leads with about 31 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. or 11 seconds left. I don't know why I saw 30. I thought maybe I saw the 3 or something in the 1, but 11 seconds left here in the quarter. As Hawkins, about 1 yard deep in the end zone, is going to return it. As Cashman, looked like Cashman tackled him, but they say he tripped and then Cashman brought him down. So now 7 seconds left. Ryan has Davis to his right. He got Sheldon Rankins to jump, so this will be a free play, and he's just going to take the short pass there to Kyle Pitts for a pickup of 9. C.J. Mosley on the tackle. Mosley's been obviously probably the best defensive player on the Jets, except for maybe Carl Lawson, at least this game. So the Jets have been able to get early pressure on the Falcons. Not so much in the second half. This one will bring up now 1st and 5, so they actually accepted it instead of declining it. Now something really in motion. This will be a give to Davis. Big tackle there. Blake Cashman didn't fool anyone. As Cashman recognizes the play and makes that big tackle there on Mike Davis. So now Ryan has Mike Davis shotgun left. Kyle Pitts to the left, 3 wide receiver set, and he will audible basically everyone. Change the place. Davis now to the right. Pitts all the way out to the left, or to the right. Excuse me. All the wideouts move to the left. This will be a toss outside there to Mike Davis. Stiff arms Ashton Davis, but Ashton Davis hangs in there strong, making the tackles. This will be a 3rd and 5 now for Atlanta. This will be a big stop if New York can actually get the stop. On the 3rd and 5 play, Ryan under pressure. He'll be brought down once again. Mark Barron for the 2nd sack. Barron's gotten a lot of reps so far today, and he honestly has made the most of it. Hasn't been the best, though, in pass coverage, which is kind of what he has been brought on for, but has made a big impact in the run stop, as well as, obviously, the pass rush. Corey Valentine will return this one to the 43, so about a 7-yard return there. This will be a big drive here for New York, looking to gain momentum. Tevin Coleman checks in. 8:18 to go in the game. Wilson will hand this one off. Coleman looking to hit a hole. Kind of did, but then he was blocked right back into it. Coleman, though, will pick up 6, bring up a 2nd and 4. Josh Adams checks in. Jets use him when they want to run powerfuls. This will be a give now to Adams. And Adams will be taken down there after a pickup of 2. So this brings up a 3rd and 1 now for New York. Wilson now running play action. Wilson has the step there to Larry Fitzgerald. He makes the catch. Fitzgerald makes one miss, and Fitzgerald's into the end zone for his 3rd receiving touchdown of the day. Of the year, not of the day. Most definitely not of the day, of the year. And that's exactly what the Jets needed. He doesn't have breakaway speed anymore, but he's also not the slowest wide receiver out there. As Zach Wilson throws his first passing touchdown of the game. First offensive touchdown of the game for the Jets, as the Jets go up 20-16 with about 7 minutes left here in the game. Yeah, 7:13 left, as Gostkowski set to boot this one. So Fitzgerald has honestly probably been the best wide receiver since he's came on. Obviously, Corey Davis has been more of the consistent guy, but Fitzgerald's been getting the touchdowns. This Jets defense needs to keep up this pressure if they want to be successful, continue getting to Matt Ryan. As they will looks like they only will bring 3 here with 3 D linemen. Yep, everyone else is dropping back. Matt Ryan, nowhere to go. As of right now, nowhere to go. Still nowhere to go. Could this be a coverage play? No, it could not. Getting open out there is the wide receiver. Don't quite know who that is. Oh, that's Oleides Zaccheaus. So Oleides Zaccheaus with a big reception there is Matt Ryan, now shotgun. Davis to his left, changing up the play a little bit. Hard count there. No one's going to get fooled. Ryan takes a snap. Dropping back. Ryan under pressure. Carl Lawson for the 3rd time. Big sack there. It wasn't only just a big sack. He absolutely laid out. Matt Ryan was looking to force a fumble there. Obviously could not, but still. Loss of 8. So that's big. Bring it up now 2nd and 18. Ryan now shotgun with Davis to his right. Gauge the slot. Carl Lawson beating him to the outside. Ryan stepping in. All day to throw. Ryan has to get rid of it. It looks like that could have been a roughing the passer on Sheldon Rankins, as he hit him a good amount of time after the ball, but nevertheless, still picked up 3rd and 18 as the Jags are 1-3 so far this season. Now under pressure, bringing it on is Franklin Myers, and he'll get the sack there. Matt Ryan bringing up a 4th and 32. So the Jets defense now with about, 8 sacks now on the day for this Jets defense? My, oh my, are they having a fun time here in pass rush. As Corey Ballantyne will call for a fair catch there at the 21. It's definitely a smart thing to do. Now all the Jets need is potentially a few first downs to end it, though there is still 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Zach Wilson now is going to toss this one outside, looking to Michael Carter. Carter's going to try to bounce this one even more outside. He can't, though, only picking up 8 carries for 26 yards for Michael Carter. 2nd and 7 now for New York. Tevin Coleman checking in. Wilson now is going to look, and he'll find Corey Davis there across the middle. Davis is going to try to cut this in rather than to the outside. He will find Davis there down at the 41. That's a big reception for Corey Davis. I think that's also maybe his first one of the day. Yeah, that's crazy. That's Corey Davis' first reception of the day for 17. It's Josh Adams. Try to bounce this one up the middle. He's going nowhere. Allen on the stop, or Murphy on the stop. This will bring up now 2nd and 9. Wilson taking the snap. He is running play action. Wilson now looking on the comeback route. That is caught. Corey Davis down there at the 36. That's a big play for the Jets. This will bring up now 1st and 10 for New York. Wilson handing this one off. Adams probably has it. Adams puts the ball on the turf. No. It's returnable for A.J. Terrell. He's going to go all the way. Josh Adams put the ball on the turf, and that's going to cost them potentially the game. There is still 3 minutes and 7 seconds left, though. 4th turnover of the day for New York. 2 picks from Wilson, 1 from James Morgan. And now the Josh Adams fumble as the Jets' first win of the season has just potentially slipped away. 23-20, though. They have been to OT twice. So it's not like OT is out of the question. Corey Ballantyne set to return it at about the 2. Ballantyne with a lot of room. Oh, Ballantyne could have gone. He's brought down though at the 33. So 3:03 remaining. Ball on the 33. 3 timeouts. 23-20. So lots of threes there on the clock. Wilson's going to look. He will find his man Corey Davis. And if there's any better time there to get Corey Davis going, it's now. This will bring up a 2nd and 4. Wilson now takes a snap. He's going to look to his back. Tevin Coleman, he's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. Pushed out of bounds there at the 46. Really don't think the Jets want to take a field goal. I think they want a touchdown here, especially because they've lost in OT twice. Wilson all day to throw. Wilson this time is going to move out of the way. Extending the play there, Zach Wilson. It's caught there. The rookie to connection. Elijah Moore on the reception there from Zach Wilson. That's one thing Zach Wilson does do great, and he has really done all year, is extending the plays. This one will bring up a 1st and 10. Wilson now standing in the pocket. He's going to throw a check down. Tevin Coleman can't hang on. It's probably for the better. Would have been absolutely popped there. Bring up now 2nd and 10. For New York, Cole, Davis, Fitzgerald are your wideouts with Herndon as the tight end. Wilson's going to look. Caught. Oh, Herndon drops. Bring it up now a 3rd and 10. Here for New York. Wilson's going to look there. Caught Corey Davis. Corey Davis is going to hold on to this football. That's probably the biggest thing, is Herndon's guess is slow to get up. I don't know, off-ball injury, I think. As Tyler Kroft checks back in. With Ryan Griffin now as the number 2. Wilson will send Kroft in motion. This will be a give. Carter's going nowhere. Picking up maybe 2. He does get 2. So 9 carries, 28 yards. Michael Carter. This will be the 2-minute warning. Ball on the 12-yard line. New York has a chance to not only tie, but to win. Kroft checking back in. Wilson taking a snap. Wilson's going to look and will throw the quick pass there. Tyler Kroft picking up 3. So this will bring up a 3rd and 5 now for New York. Wilson under pressure. He's going to go down. And that'll change my decision to go for it. Rather, this will change my decision from going for it to taking the tie. Was thinking about going for it if it was 4th and short. as Gotskowski is going to nail this one 23-23. Was debating about going for it. Obviously, our Jets being an 0-4 team, season basically on the line. Didn't want to take OT. Might not even have to take OT depending on if Atlanta wins. Hopefully, they'll rather take OT as Hawkins is going to be booted deep. So 105 remaining here for the Jets, 23-23 in this game before we head into overtime. 3 wideout set. Kyle Pitts and Russell Gage slot left. Ryan taking the snap. This will be a quick pass there. What a reception. And catch Bryce Hall all over the wideout there. It was made. This will be a quick play. Almost picked. Someone should have called that ball so it could have been picked. Probably coulda, woulda, and should have been picked. Was not though. This will bring up now 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan taking a snap. Blitz coming off the edge. Ryan, though, all day to throw. He's going to look, find Kyle Pitts. He's out of bounds there at the 42, bringing up a 3rd and short. 3rd and 5. So 3rd and medium, I should say. Not really short, but it is 3rd and 5. Ryan looking. Throwing it deep towards the sideline. He caught it. He did indeed caught it. That's not English. He caught it. But he was out of bounds. Bringing up a 4th and 5. Hall didn't let him get his feet in. Would have been a spectacular play of Hoffricher. On to punt once again. So there have been a lot of punts so far today. Corey Ballantyne set to return. He will fair catch it though. So ball in the 16 with 28 seconds left with 3 timeouts. Jets were able to kind of push the ball down the field a little bit before the end of the half. Will they attempt to? Again, don't really have any blazing speed downfield, especially with Jameson Crowder out. As Wilson on the run almost picked. Tried the crossbody throw, and after that, I'm going to rethink what I've been trying to do. As Wilson had Corey Davis through behind him, probably should have been picked. This will be a gift. Michael Carter, big hole there. Down at 23. I'm just going to run no huddle, see if we can break one off real quick. Michael Carter. I hate this camera angle. That's fun. What is it? 4th and 2. We will take a timeout because we can at least Hail Mary this one deep. Or at least send this one deep with Zach Wilson. And if we don't, well, at least use our legs and see what we can do with it. Though, we do have all day. Wilson extending it. Hailing this one deep. What a throw. Pass interference. We might have just gotten a pass interference call on Atlanta. Will it be? Yes, it will. Jalen Hawkins defensive pass interference. This will set up a field goal attempt now for Stephen Gostkowski. Basically an extra point. Gostkowski on the kick. It is up. It is good. And the New York Jets. What a way for the game to end. A Hail Mary attempt for New York. All Atlanta needed to do was not get a pass interference call. Don't know how they did, but they did. 26-23. The Jets win. The New York Jets have won their first football game of the season and improved to 1-4. Atlanta will drop in record. Don't remember the record coming in, but they will drop as Matt Ryan. Honestly, it was a relatively even game compared to what it was the first half. I mean, when you get that amount of pressure on the QB like the Jets did, it's bound to happen. Don't know how they still stayed in it, though, after 2 picks from Zach Wilson. Wilson, though, 17 for 23, 227, touchdown, 2 picks. Honestly, not even that bad of a game. Michael Carter, 11 for 35. Zach Wilson did carry 4 times for 15 yards. Same thing with Tevin Coleman. Josh Adams, 4 for 3, including that key fumble. Luckily, he didn't come back to bite them. Keelan Cole, 2 carries for a loss of 4. Corey Davis didn't have a catch until about 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter, but he did finish the game with 4 for 58. Did have some big receptions there at the end. Tevin Coleman, 4 for 33. Tyler Croft, 3 for 37. Larry Fitzgerald, yet another touchdown here with New York, 3 catches for 54 yards. Keelan Cole, 2 for 18, filling in for the injured Jameson Crowder. Elijah Moore with a big reception, 1 for 27. Vera Tucker, Tyler Croft, and Fitzgerald did have a big game. Connor McGovern did allow a sack. Marcus May led in tackles as always. Carl Lawson with 4 tackles for loss, including 3 sacks. Mark Barron had 2 sacks, Franklin Miles, Ronner Blair, and Quinnen Williams each with 1, as there was 8 sacks on the game. Marcus May with the lone pick for 85 yards, including the pick 6. Gostkowski 4 for 4 and 2 for 2. Man, he only punted twice, felt like more. He punted twice, though, downing one at 20 Valentine, 2 for 3 for 72, and then 3 for 17 on the punt and kick returns. So that'll bring our New York Jets now to the bye week, where we can analyze our team as I get glitched out of franchise mode, so that's fun. Luckily it stays though, but we did get glitched out of franchise mode. Lamar Deacon, obviously our head coach name. The staff points I'm going to use more towards the end of the season. See who comes in. As we do get an upgrade here, Elijah Moore, after that big reception, gets an upgrade. I do want him to develop more as a route runner before I toss him in. I have a feeling he's going to be with the team next season. Just have to see where he fits in. Dan Feeney gets an upgrade there as well. Jamie and Sherwood, our backup strong safeties, also going to get a run supporting upgrade there. Just some depth people who might have some spots there next year. Marcus May did have that big pick 6, which is probably one of the reasons for his upgrade. He will get a run support upgrade, help him develop, and he also even does get 2 zone and 1 man, so that helps out a lot. We do have 1 new injury. Obviously, that's going to be Morgan Moses. He's going to miss 4 weeks with the torn labrum. I'll keep him for now. I'm not going to send him to IR. So luckily, we will have hopefully a few players back for after the bye week, as we do have our prospect spotlight. Don't know who that is. Joe, we want to look at Josh Joby. Okay. And let's look at his tape and scouting report and see if he will be a good fit. Well, considering we need secondary completely, I have a feeling he is going to be a good fit. As for scouting players, we will look at Josh Jobe real quick to see. Where is he on here? Yeah, seems pretty good. Anyway, we will go back to what we have been scouting, which I guess has been running backs. Don't remember scouting running backs. Well, I thought we finished scouting running backs, but we obviously did not. So, don't know if we are going to go running back, but I do like to have that option. Wide receiver is a need. I'm not going to scout all of them, because if we do go wide receiver, it probably will just be in some of the more early rounds, probably the first 2. So I don't really see us going a guy here. So I'll scout the top 10 wideouts and call it. Garrett Wilson is a guy who I do like, especially he is 6 foot. Both of these really Ohio State wide receivers are solid options. As how do we want to handle this upcoming bye week? Probably just sit on it. Just rest and relax. I don't want to risk any injury. Try to get the morale back up. Obviously, we probably should use it for practice, considering we've only won 1 game. But like I said, just want to take it easy for now. As I'll also use the staff points for now too. I'll use it on me though. I don't care about my coordinators right now, especially because I don't even know if they are all still going to be here next year. There we go. Alrighty. So at the bye week here, before we hop into next week, we are at the bye week. Do you want to take a look around the NFL, look at our stats first and then the NFL stats? So Zach Wilson does have a 76.8 passer rating. Isn't having the best of rookie seasons. Definitely isn't the worst we've ever seen though. I mean, 1,068 yards, 6 touchdowns, 7 picks isn't the best with 61 completion percentage. Is averaging around 215 yards per game. 36 yards has been his longest pass, which obviously isn't good. We need to move the ball down the field a little bit more. 10 sacks. He's taken. Obviously, our offensive line isn't the greatest. As for running, Michael Carter, 61 with 303. Zach Wilson, 33 for 289, including leading the team in rushing touchdowns with 3. Tevin Coleman, 4 for 191 and 2. Josh Adams, 1950. We do we have done a pretty good job, I think, at spreading the ball really around. As for receptions, Corey Davis 27 with 345 and 1. Tyler Croft 17 for 197 and 1. Larry Fitzgerald with 10 for 103. Michael Carter including having receiving touchdowns. So really, without Fitzgerald, we'd only have 3 receiving touchdowns. So that's fun. As for blocking wise, Mekhi Becton and Morgan Moses, he's allowed 3 sacks. Feeney and Govern there with 1. Defensively, C.J. Mosley obviously leads in tackles as well as tackles as lost. Carl Lawson, though, with 6 sacks on the year, so it's pretty big. Marcus May, including the only pick, 8 for 8 for Gotskowski. Has missed 2 extra points, though, it seems. I remember what he missed. It was the first 2 weeks when I didn't have sliders down. Brandon Mann has only punted 9 times, including 2 inside, so it's good. We're not punting the ball much, but we are turning it over a decent amount, so we need to limit that. Brady leads the league in passing after that game. As for the most touchdowns, who would have thought Patrick Mahomes? As for interceptions, Ryan Goff, Wilson, and Rodgers each lead with 7. The best completion percentage from a starter, not from backup, from a starter is Tannehill at 70. The most yards per game is Brady with 321. The best quarterback pass rating from a starter is Mahomes at 124.6. Not really surprising. And most yards from a starter is Mahomes at 9.4. Longest pass on the season has been 72 yards, and the guy with the most sacks is Ryan and Jared Goff, each with 20. Awful offensive lines. Ezekiel Elliott has carried the most amount of times with 95. The most yards, though, is Derrick Henry at 554. The most yards from a starting running back is Saquon Barkley at 6.1 yards per carry, though from a QB it's Zach Wilson at 8.8. I do hate how guys like Kyler Murray don't get to really run it. Josh Jacobs and Alvin Kamara each with 7. And just to prove my point, we'll go to the Cardinals and show like Kyler Murray. He should not have 36 carries for that amount of yards. He should be taking off a lot more, considering his stats anyway. The most touchdowns was Josh Jacobs and Alvin Kamara with 7. Most fumbles by running back is Joe Mixon and Edwards Hilaire with 2. Most on broken tackles, Derrick Henry, not surprising, 25. Saquon Barkley, though, has the most yards after contact. Not surprising, because he's probably hit like 15 yards deep in the backfield, as that's 94 was his longest carry. As for receptions, Evan Ingram has the most catches with 36. The most yards, however, it's Calvin Ridley at 512, especially after that big game. The most receptions from an actual wide receiver who gets playing time is Richie James with 21.9 yards. Most yards per game is Calvin Ridley at 102. Most touchdown receptions so far this year is DeMarcus Robinson with 6. Not surprising, considering Mahomes has already thrown 16. Most yards after catch is Ridley and Lamb with 160. Most yards after catch average from starting wideout is Valdez-Scantling with 8 yards. Longest reception of the year was Rodgers to Devontae Adams for 72. And yeah, as for blocking, guy who's given up already the most amount of sacks is Christian Darrisaw with 9, and then Armstead and Okun there with 7. Defensively, the most solo tackles is Levante David. The most assisted has been Marcus May with 21. Most tackles and totals, Milano and David there with 49. Tackles for loss, C.J. Mosley with 11. Damon Harrison is there at 10. Most sacks is Myles Garrett at 8.5. D. Ford with 6. Then you have Graham and Mack with 6.5. Then Graham and Mack with 6. For some reason, Carl Lawson isn't on this. So where would he fit in if he was on this? Sometimes it's glitch, so he'd be tied for a third. So I do have to keep that into consideration. But Myles Garrett already with 8.5. Don't know if I really need to. Leighton Vander Esch leads the league in interceptions, though, with 2. So that's very, very interesting. As for kicking, Will Lutz has 9 made. Most attempted, though, is Elliott with 12. The best kicking percentage, still people with 100, is Folk, Panero, Gonzalez. So there are a few still here with 100. The longest field goal on the year has been Jake Elliott at 57. The most blocked, there you go. As for the punting, there has been a lot of punts. Surprisingly, we are not on there. Don't really care about kick returning all that much. So we do have people returning from injury. We took practice week off at least, as there is a free agent fit for us, surprisingly. Who's it going to be? We could use the depth probably on defense. As we do have Rodney McLeod and Jimmy Smith as recommendations. I do want to see the offense, Latavius Murray and Danny Amendola. I don't want to sign him, though. However, I did like the idea of adding a true number one corner. Just because I know our secondary, honestly, isn't the best. How has Ashton Davis actually done as a slot corner? Because he actually has been pretty solid, 18-1. He hasn't been that bad as a slot corner. So I think I'm not gonna sign anyone. I do like the way our team is we do have an upgrade available here. Running back Ty Johnson at Maryland. We'll slide him in, see what he can do. Not really see what he can do, just give him an upgrade there. See if he can grow into anything, I guess. So have scouting available. I do want to give the top 10 a look here. A wide receiver before we move on to, honestly, probably offensive line. Do want to take a quick look here at the strategy. So their top threat, because we are playing the Patriots, their top threat, they say, is Sonny Michel. We will go half pad there for the defense. As for offense, we will go half pads. Backup starter. Yeah, I want to give Wilson some rest. As now, we head into the game here against the Pats. And I forgot to check out the standings when we were on the bye weeks. We can check that out now. Oh, that's cool. They also do have the top performers of the league, so I don't actually have to even really go to that screen there. That's for the standings. We are 1-4 last, and we are taking on the 2-4 Patriots. So, once again, this is a winnable game. However, we did lose to them last time. See if we can steal a win here in Foxborough. Gillette Stadium, Foxborough. Jets will return to start this game, so this will be booted here by, I believe, Bailey. As Ballantyne's going to eat it there to the 20. As the rookie Zach Wilson coming on is over 1,000 yards passing, thanks to that London game. 6 touchdowns, 7 picks. Has had an up and down rookie season, so needing him to be back and better here, to say extremely the least, as Wilson will give this one to Carter. Carter up the middle, and he'll be brought down after about to pick up a 5. We'd like to see how Michael Carter does with number 1 wide receiver, or number 1 running back type attempts here, as going nowhere. Mess up a blocking, loss of 2, bring it up now 3rd and 7. Jameson Crowder is back, so that should hopefully open up the offense a little bit more. Zach Wilson's going to test deep. That's Corey Davis one-on-one. That'll be picked, as it was a little bit underthrown. J.C. Jackson on the interception. And it'll be turned over there at the 49, so not a good start there for New York. Thought Corey Davis had the step, did not. Cam Newton looking to return 1,435 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, 6 picks there for Newton. That's that. Not a great start there for New York. Might lower the interception sliders a little bit because, I don't know. Just seems like Madden the past few years haven't been able to really get the step unless you have guys like Tyreek Hill out there. This will be picked off in advance. No, it will not. Can't get the foot down. Hall had it, but could not get the foot down as now Newton. Shotgun with Michelle to his left. Newton taking the snap. He'll kind of be on the run a little bit on the throw. That's caught there. Jacoby Myers tackled there by Marcus May. Bringing up a 3rd and 7 for New York. Newton under pressure. He's going to get this one off quick. Caught Aguilar. Hall can't make the tackle. First down. Joyner makes it. But not until Aguilar picked up the first down there. Bring it up now. 1st and 10. Newton shotgun with White to his left. This one will be looking to pass. Newton fires it. Crossbody. Caught Jacoby Myers out of bounds. 3 for 4. 18 so far now for Newton. White to the left of Newton, who's in shotgun. Finding White wide open. Mosley can't make the tackle. Brought down Marcus May. Is White now down at the 18. So 3rd and 10 and 1st and 10 for New York at the 18. Red zone, or for the Patriots. Red zone for the Patriots. New York on defense. That's what I've been thinking. As Newton drop backs to pass, that's caught. Myers picking up 6. 5 for 6, 37 yards for Cam. He's just quietly picked apart this Jets defense. Newton now shotgun with White to his right. This time will be a give now to White. Tackle made there by Cashman. Pick up about 2.5 to 3 for James White. 3rd and 1. Can New York get off the field here with only allowing a field goal? They have kind of been able to do it throughout the season. They won't, though, as Barron can't make the tackles. That'll be a first down. Sony Michel picks up 2.5 to 3. 1st and goal for the Patriots. 2 tight ends set now for New England. Shelton, wide receiver, motion right. That's Kendrick Bourne. Newton will look to his tight end. That's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Keene, last year's rookie from Virginia Tech, takes it in all the way. Touchdown New England. Looking to go up 7-0 here on New York. It is up and it is good. So the Patriots run a 9-play, 49-yard drive, taking up nearly 4 minutes off the clock on their first possession after the interception. After the defensive interception, as Corey Ballantyne now set to return this one about the 5. He'll take this one to the 28. Zach Wilson needs to be better. They need him to be successful. As the fans here at Gillette are allowed, this will be a toss outside to Michael Carter. He's going to take this one to the outside, and he'll be brought down there to pick up 4. 3 carries, 7 yards. Nice little guy helping him up there. This will bring up now 2nd and 6. Wilson now gives to Carter there on the pole. Carter does get a first down. They'll pick up 6. So that'll bring up now 1st and 10 for the Jets. The fans are loud here, to say the least. 1st and 10. Wilson now dropping back. It's a complete overthrow. Probably good because Matthew Judon was in perfect coverage to from Michael Carter. 2nd and 10. Wilson takes snaps to hand off there to Coleman. Looking to get to the outside. Becton trying to take out 2. Could not, though, obviously. 3rd and 10. Zach Wilson now on the 3rd and 10, rolling deep. And Wilson's going to take it off himself. He escapes one, beats another, and Wilson's out of bounds there at the 38. That's a 23-yard carry there for the rookie from BYU. He does a great job extending plays with his legs. When he stays in pocket, he honestly isn't the best. Kind of reminds me of a better version of Johnny Manziel in the NFL, I'd say. Michael Carter almost got to the outside. Corey Davis with laying it down some good blocks there on J.C. Jackson, but Jackson slips free. 2nd and 4 now here for New York. Wilson trying to roll out. He will not be able to, though. He gets stuck in the pocket. That's a big sack there by Christian Ballmore. Bring up a 3rd and 11 now here for the Jets. On this 3rd and 11 play, Wilson's going to take the snap. Looks Jameson Crowder. Nowhere to go for Crowder. Only picks up 2. That's the first completion of the day for Zach Wilson. 4th and 9. Gostkowski will be on to attempt a 54-yarder here in his game back here in New England. Gostkowski's field goal is up, and just like he's done for many years in New England, he nails a long field goal. 54 yards, 7-3. New England will still lead. Set to boot this one deep. It's kicked far and deep. This will go through the uprights, it seems. 7-3. New England leaves 134 remaining. Ball at the 25. New England will start with it. Cam Newton, I formation. Wide receivers are Bourne and Aguilar. Sony Michel in. It'll be play action. As it gets him to bite, Bourne breaks off one tackle made there by LaMarcus Joyner. That's Blesson Austin, who missed the win against Atlanta due to injury. An injury suffered in practice. So now we'll bring up single back formation with two tight ends. This is a give there to Sony Michel, who's blown up. C.J. Mosley does pick up 3, though. 2nd and 7. 35 seconds left here for New England. Newton sending his man in motion. It'll be a fake tight end handoff. That's James White, who gets popped by Marcus May. They'll most likely bring us to the end of the first quarter unless they decide to get this play off. Newton shotgun with Michel out to his left. They will get the playoff, indeed. Newton's going to look wide open. Kendrick Bourne brought down Marcus May. So 8 for 9, 77 yards, and a TD there in the first quarter for New England. As they are driving once again. This Jets team struggling to stop them. As Cam Newton looks, he'll fire and will find Nelson Aguilar. Hall missing the tackle. May bringing him down. 9 for 10, 98 yards. And a touchdown there for New England. Newton shotgun with White to his left. Takes a snap. Dropping back to throw. Newton under pressure, being chased there by Myers. Can't bring him down. And Newton will slide after pick up a 7. 2nd and 3. Newton now wide open was Bourne. Sideline catch. Getting those feet in out of bounds though at the 3. What a play. This will be touchdown caught. Kendrick Bourne working against Austin. Austin tried to jump it, could not. That'll be a touchdown catch there for Kendrick Bourne. Adams will take the handoff there for loss of 1. This now will bring up 2nd and 11. That'll be a pick. Did not see the guy over the middle. God, Zach Wilson struggling. I am too, but Zach Wilson, yeah. It's the 9th pick of the year there for the rookie. So it seems like right now the Jets have really gotten it right. This will bring up a 2nd and 4 after the Sony Michel handoff. Newton now shotgun with White to his left. This will be a handoff there to White. Big play there by Sheldon Rankins for a loss of about 2. 3rd and 4. Actually, it might have even gained a yard, my bad. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Newton has Michelle shotgun. Newton dropping back. He'll find Michelle first down. And bounce there at 35. Bring up 1st and 10. Now single back with Michelle. Play action. Mark Barron can't bring him down. Carl Lawson trying to finish him. Newton gets it off in time, though, for a 2nd and completion. Mark Barron needed to have that sack to give the Jets some hope in life. Well, just not, though. This will bring up a 2nd and 10. Well, look, Jonnu Smith on that reception. Catch there. 1st and 10. This Jets defense, there's Jonnu Smith. I thought that was Jimmy Smith for a second. Jonnu Smith. I don't know why my brain was blanking. Newton now single back. This is a give outside. Big tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. Wilson's upset. I mean, he really has himself to blame here with all the interceptions he's thrown so far. On the 2nd and 9 play, this will be caught. Jonnu Smith does not get the first down. They're only picking up 8. 3rd and 1. Can this Jets defense get off the field forcing a punt, or at least a very long field goal? Now handing this one off. Mosley stopped him. CJ Mosley's able to get that stop there. 4th and inches. On to kick the field goal here. Seems it's going to be a very, very long field goal. No, he's back there. It's wide. So the Jets now are in prime position to make this one a game again. And they need to. And they have to. And Zach Wilson needs to step up here. Wilson's going to look past, dropped Corey Davis. I mean, he's not getting any help from his wide receivers, but he also is not playing close to a good game. Zach Wilson. Wilson taking a snap, looking to give Michael Carter. He's going to get tripped up and down there at the 49. Only pick up about 3. 3rd and 7. Once again, another long attempt here to get a first down. Play action, play there. Wilson's going to throw incomplete. Probably for the better. Probably would have been picked. 4th and 7. Braden Mant to punt. I don't know what to do anymore with offensively. And gets this punt down at about the 9 or the 10. So a punt inside the 20 there for the Jets. Newton now shotgun with Michelle to the White, 2 tight ends. This will be looking to set up a screen and complete. Now 2nd and 10 here for New England. White to the left of Newton. Ashton Davis makes a tackle there on White after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 5, so about a pickup of 4.5. 2-5. Now the 3rd and 5 carry. Bring pressure on Newton. He does get it off. It's caught. White still going, brought down there by Joyner. As Bill Belichick will use his first time out here with 1:01 remaining. 34. Ball on the far 34. Newton takes a snap with the White to his right. Newton's going to drop back looking to throw. Play is made there by White. First down. Pushed out of bounds there at the 47. So, big gain. This Jets D-line is not getting any pressure on New England. And that, honestly, is kind of what is costing them. Newton taking the snap. Pocket starting to collapse. Moving out is Newton. Throwing crossbody. That'll be broken up. CJ Mosley against the sideline. 2nd and 10. Newton now going to be taken off himself. He's going to slide after picking up the first down and more, about 15 yards. This Jets team needs a big play, whether it's offense or defense at this point. Taking off himself now is Newton. Myers almost hits Newton high. This tackle, though, there. That'll be the second time out of the quarter now for New England. 10 seconds left. New England's just going to take their field goal attempt rather than try to get down the field a little bit more to make this a full 2-score game. The kick is up. It's good. 17-13. New England leads with about 6 seconds left in this quarter. Zach Wilson and this Jets team really needs to get something going. This is going to be kicked. Valentine will fair catch it. It's just going to let it drop to the back of the end zone. It's not even a shot there. I don't want to go in kneeling. I do want to go in at least giving a little bit of something. Wilson is going to hand this one off now to Michael Carter. Carter will pick up a few. Timeout taken there by New York. Perhaps now 2nd and 3. Wilson now dropping back. He's just going to throw a quick out route to get Tyler Kroft just to give him a stat pattern. However, the Jets are down big and have been completely dominated all around by this New England team. And it's just not looking pretty right now for New York. Zach Wilson's definitely, I know I said this last week and the week before, but he's probably playing the worst game of his career so far. So it'll take you around the NFL, I think. If it wants to load it, we will. Miami and Atlanta. So the Jets beat Atlanta before their bye week, and Atlanta's having a bounce back 14-7 lead over Miami right now. Mike Davis having a big day rushing. Matt Ryan with the passing touchdown. Now we'll take it to Kansas City and Tennessee, where the MVP is having a big game, 13-15, 148. Edwards-Helaire with the rushing touchdown. Tannehill struggling, as well as Derrick Henry and A.J. Brown. We need to defend the short pass. This is honestly where New England's killing us, as we will start by kicking it. Gostkowski to boot. He gets this one. This is going to be going through the upright unless it's short. No, it goes through. 17-3. New England leads starting this third quarter here. Newton shotgun with White to his right. Believe that is Nelson Aguilar in motion. Yeah, he sends Aguilar in motion. Big tackle there by John Franklin Myers for a loss of 3. That tackle. That's the big body. D end is able to get that stop there. 2nd and 13 for New York. The D line isn't really the problem. Neither is the linebacker core. It's more the defensive secondary, or just the corner, I should say. This will be caught there by Nelson Aguilar working against Ashton Davis. Bring up a 3rd and 8. Newton under pressure. He'll be brought down trying to escape. That is Carl Lawson with another sack. Has been the absolute star of this defense, at least the pass rush wise. C.J. Mosley, leader of the defense, leading in tackles, as Bailey is set to punt. Jameson Crowder is back there returning for the first time since injury, and Crowder will be brought down right away down at the 40. On the 1st and 10 play, Wilson dropping back. Just a 3-step drop. He will find Jameson Crowder there for a gain of 7. It's going to be slow to get the Jets back in it, but they will. Looking to at least get Zach Wilson back in it. I mean, his confidence has to be low right now, as Wilson will hand this one off now to Michael Carter. Carter will pick up a few. 9 carries, 49 yards. So it doesn't really seem like running the ball has actually done that bad. Jets might want to stick with it, as they will on this play. Michael Carter looking to get to the outside. That's Stephon Gilmore, who Carter just juked. Stephon Gilmore juked out of his skin. 10 carries now there for Michael Carter, 72 yards. Or 62 yards, I do believe. 72 or 62. This will bring up now 1st and 10. Wilson's going to take off himself with no one open. He's going to attempt to slide. Wilson will put the ball on the turf, as he can't get the slide off. It's recovered. Chase Winovich, New England forces their 3rd turnover of the game. Zach Wilson's rookie season right now just is not going the way the Jets had planned. This would be a handoff there. Sony Michel picking up a few. It doesn't actually pick up any. Down there, 2nd and 10. Newton now single back formation. Make one play call audible. Michel trips up down there. Bring up a 3rd and 5. Newton now shotgun. White to his right, takes a snap. Looking, firing, finds Jonnu Smith there, blown up over the middle by Marcus May. Holds on to it though. That's a 1st down for New England at the 47. 3rd catch of the game for Jonnu Smith. At least it's not like Kyle Pitts, who caught about 10 to 11 passes. Newton now shotgun with White to his left. Looking to take off. No, Newton sacked there. That's Quinnen Williams for a big loss of 8. Quinnen Williams' 4th sack of the season comes here, bringing up now 2nd and 18 for New England. That is honestly a big sack for New York. This will be oh no, it's caught. It's caught. Kevin Bourne. Austin tackles him at the 1. Nelson Aguilar. I don't know why I said Kevin Bourne. Nelson Aguilar with a big catch there, working against Hall. That's just not what was needed, as Newton and this Patriots team 1 yard away from scoring. They can't get it in there. That's a big stop by Franklin Myers and Quinnen Williams, and even Sheldon Rankins getting in there a little bit. Now 2nd and goal. Can they bust it in? Yes, they can. Sony Michel's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. As the game is just not going the Jets' way now. I mean, it's far from going their way. Field goal is up, and it's good. 24-3 on the extra point. I hate to do it, but he's not. Never mind. He's a 70. Nah. Gotta work through the growing pains. Gotta work through the growing pains. Zach Wilson's gonna stay out there. He's gonna be the QB for the rest of the season, most likely. Corey Ballantyne set to return about the 8. Ballantyne's down there at the 30. So solid return there. Can Zach Wilson and the Jets get anything going offensively? When they did, they turned it over. Wilson here, and he'll have a big gain. Wilson will pull off the slide that time. That's a big carry there for Zach Wilson. This Jets offense. Wilson looking almost picked off there by Van Noy, incomplete. Thankfully it wasn't. Awful decision by Wilson to go crossbody. Wilson throws almost picked off Stephon Gilmore. Not good as this Jets team right now. I mean, they've just been manhandled here by the Patriots so far this week. Wilson somehow able to throw this one away. As Gostkowski's on for a 60-yarder. Does he still have the leg? The wind is in his favor, which is why the Jets are attempting this one. Don't know, though, if he still has the leg. It's up. Might have been short, but nevertheless, it's still wide. No good. As New England will take over here at the 50. Probably should just punted, but you're also down 24-3. You got to try to get points on the board at what you can. Cashman there on the tackle of James White. 5 carries, 5 yards for White. Bring up a 2nd and 6. It's a big defensive stop. However, there is a flag down. Ashton Davis might have jumped it too far. He did indeed. Ashton Davis jumped that one too much. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 for New England. More than likely an easy chance here to pick up a 1st down. Newton, though, is going to audible up the play a little bit. Play action, almost picked. Marcus May almost just got a turnover that the Jets needed, did not, though. This will bring up now our 3rd and 1. Fadakasi checks in as well as Williams. Rankings Going very D-line heavy, linebacker heavy. This will be a Newton keeper. May gets blocked. Newton still going before he's finally pushed out of bounds by Rankins. Oh my goodness. What a carry there for Cam Newton. Had a chance at going all the way. Big setup tackle there by C.J. Mosley. That's now 2nd and 8. Newton single back, Michelin. And take this up. What a hit there, Mark Barron. Picked up Carl Lawson down there at the 19, so he could not get a return as Cam Newton makes the tackle. But what a play there by Mark Barron to force a fumble, and that might be what the Jets needed to attempt to come back. If there is even still time, Wilson's going to throw a quick short pass there, Crowder. Quick big tackle there, to say the least, not letting Jets get anything going. Wilson now is going to roll out himself. Wilson looking to get to the edge, pushed out there by Kyle Duggar. Is 1 yard try, the marker, bringing up a 3rd and 1. As that'll be the end of the third quarter. Jets down 24-3. Looking to at least get a touchdown in this game. Don't know if they'll be able to. I mean, this Patriots team has absolutely manhandled them so far. Wilson will be sacked. That's a fumble picked up. Winovich pushed out of bounds there at the 17. So the Jets give it right back after the Sony Michel fumble. 1st and 10. Newton shotgun. No one there. He's going to throw a quick route to James White. Caught down there at the 9 or at the 8. Cashman on the tackle. 2nd and inches. All out blitz, it is caught for the touchdown. Jonnu Smith, Marcus May getting his hand in there, almost forced it out. Jonnu Smith with stronger hands though, and the New England Patriots are looking to go up 31-3. And after that Zach Wilson turnover, it's time to give him the rest of the day off and sit him and let James Morgan see what James Morgan can do. Obviously in the Atlanta game, he didn't really do much. In fact, he only threw a pick. See what Morgan to do, see if he can get anything going. And I know what move I'm going to make after this. Morgan now taking the snap to hand off. Coleman's going nowhere, down at the 24. That's a loss of 1 for Tevin Coleman. Morgan's going to look short. He finds Tyler Croft there for pickup 5. Right now, 3rd and 6. Morgan under pressure. Probably should have been picked. Broken up, though. There, this will bring up now 4th and 6. Got Fitzgerald over the middle. Just got hit before he could do anything. On the 4th and 6, Morgan standing up. That's a throw. Corey Davis can't make the catch after boxing out J.C. Jackson. That'll be a turnover on downs. So I want to toss Zach Wilson back in there. Just wanted to give him 1 drive off. Maybe set his mind straight just to get him back into swinging things, I guess. I don't know. Trying anything at this point. Sony Michel's blown up from the blind side by Franklin Myers. Holds on to the football, though. 11-19 and touchdown. Trying to just get this game over with is most likely the Jets. Chalk this one up. See if there's anything positive note that they could take out of this. Cam Newton now on the carry. Blown up there by LaMarcus Joyner. 3rd and 9. Newton now sending Jacoby Myers in motion. It'll be a give. And stuffed there is James White by Carl Lawson and company. On for another field goal here. So, man, this would be a 2nd field goal of the game. It's almost blocked by Corey Ballantyne. That would have been a big block. Nevertheless, though, 34-3. Patriots have the lead over the Jets. Ballantyne is back deep to return. Ballantyne will fair catch it in the end zone, not even worry about returning it. Can Zach Wilson finish strong? He did just get the drive off for James Morgan. Can Wilson and this Jets team at least finish strong? I think that's just what they want to see at this point. Wilson's just going to take the check down there to Tevin Coleman. Coleman will pick up 8 to 9. She only picks up 8. Wilson now looking deep into double coverage. That'll be a pick. Can't get his feet in though, so he's lucky. Thought Corey Davis had the edge. In fact, did not. Wide open now is Corey Davis getting his foot in down there at the 48. Big gain there for Corey Davis. That's his second catch of the game there for 31 yards. Was now hitting this one off to Tevin Coleman. Gets a little bit of a hole. Coleman picks up the first down running unless they're going to rule it inches shy. Now they give Coleman the first down. Bring up now 1st and 10. Wilson now rolling out. Throwing this one out of bounds. Probably for the better. Davis was working against Stephon Gilmore. 1st and 10. Croft, Crowder, Fitzgerald, Crowder are your wideouts. Wilson's going down for a sack. That's Chase Winovich working in on David DeCastro, giving up that sack. 3rd sack of the day for New England. On the 2nd and 16, Wilson takes snap running play action. Wilson's going to throw this one short, finding Jamison Crowder down there at the 38. 9 for 20, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns now is Zach Wilson. Keelan Cole Sr. checks in for the first time today. 4th and 18. Wilson having to take a shot. That's picked off. Stephon Gilmore finally tackled there at the 40. I mean, there was nothing else Wilson could really do. We're just sim through the rest of this game. 34-3 Patriots win. Zach Wilson by far the worst game of his career. Don't even want to bother looking at the stats. It was an awful game all around. Cannot get anything going. As we just want to put this game behind us, Zach Wilson completely struggled. Probably even leads the league in interceptions now at this point. Hopefully we have an upgrade available for him. No, we do not. We do have an O-line offensive upgrade available, though. Elijah Vera-Tucker, thankfully, does get stronger in the pass game, which is obviously really, really good. Quinton Williams as well. Want to develop him more as a run stopper. He already has great pass blocking technique and even better block shedding to get to the QB now. But nevertheless, we did have a practice squad playing sign. That's Kenny Yeboah, who just went to the Falcons, sadly. Let's take a look here at the stats. Zach Wilson, 6 touchdowns to 10 picks. Not good whatsoever right now as the rookie. However, he is still young, still has a lot for his future. Hopefully, he can at least finish out the rest of this year strong. Is really, really struggling this year. The Jets also don't have the best offensive line as well as the best targets. And that move that I was talking about earlier, I do want to see this guy in game action right now. Brian Lewerke, did like him a lot in preseason. Want to give him some regular season action, especially if Zach Wilson is struggling like he is. So he can be placed there now. He's probably going to be practice squatted. So we do have a chance, if we do want to practice squad him, we have a chance at least in trading him away and getting something for him, which is what I want to do. The Giants are interested in him. Is there a QB? Is there anyone who I could get for him that might actually be pretty interesting? Not wide receivers. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4 with Kadarius Toney out now. I do like Caden Smith a lot, but one guy I am particularly interested in is Andrew Thomas. With the type of offensive line we have, especially now with Morgan Moses out, if he can work. I mean, I guess we have 2 left tackles. If they will do Mims for Thomas, I'll do it. I doubt it. Yeah. Alright. For this purposes, I'm just going to take let's see if we can grab a 3rd round pick for Denzel Mims. Alright, how about a 4th? Can we grab a 4th round for Denzel Mims and call it that's a next year's 4th? I want this year's 4th for Denzel Mims. Can we get a this year 4th for Denzel? 5th? I'm pretty sure we can get a 5th, that's the thing. Well, we can't even get a 5th, okay. Giants are out of the board then, because I know that we can get a little bit more for him, probably. Let's say from a team like Minnesota. Don't know why I want to do this, because he can't pass block for anything. So never mind, I'm not even going to do that. How about Mims for Jeff Gladney? Swap secondary? No. How about Dantzler? Mims for Dantzler. Mims and one of our 10,006 for Dantzler. Alright. Let me actually take a look at the trade block. This is before we get rid of everything. Let me take a look at the trade block and see if there's any corners really available. Because we absolutely got torched. It's also the trade deadline week, I'm pretty sure. What's the trade block looking like? Ooh, Rashad Fenton. No interceptions here, 44 tackles. He does have 2 picks in his career, okay. Is 24. 13 pass breakups. Alright. Do they have interest in Mims? No, they do not. So Fenton is not going to be a... Do they have interest in Mims? Don't think so. Buccaneers do. Yeah, just give us Tom Brady. We'll call it. Just kidding. They have a decent secondary. They don't have any depth though behind them, so never mind. I'm really looking for a corner to help us, so I don't think the Bucs are going to do it. The Colts have interest. Marvin Tell. Alright, cool. Mims from Marvin Tell. That's actually a great deal. I do like Marvin Tell a lot as a player. We can cut someone now. The cut isn't necessarily going to be cut's going to be practice squad to corner Michael Carter. Since we did just add him, obviously. Since we did just add Marvin Tell. So we take a look now at the roster, not the re-sign players, at the roster. We do have to negotiate with Marcus May, though. So it's a few others before we decide on anything. I mean, I did like how Brian Lewerke played in preseason. I don't think he is going to be anything, but I do think, he has a little bit of potential there. Obviously, he's only going to play if Zach Wilson struggles in a game, which he has so far, so we'll see. Training away Denzel Mims does open up more opportunities, I think, especially if this would be a more balanced, wide-out group. with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 6 wideouts. I'm going to see if the Giants will do one trade real quick. It's going to be more of a cap filler. It's going to be a very, very minor trade with the Giants, but I like Caden Smith more than I like Ryan Griffin. They won't even do that. I do run a few sets. Ryan Griffin in the 6th for Caden Smith. Yeah, there you go. Alright. I do like Caden Smith as a very, very solid depth tight end. Definitely a guy I do want to keep around. See him being a potential number 2 someday. So, we did just upgrade that. Obviously, this O-line isn't the best. Mekhi Becton is not playing his best football. We do have Morgan Moses injured. So for this defense, there really isn't much we can upgrade on. However, I do like Marvin Tell as an outside corner. I did like him a while ago. He is 25, so he is a little bit on the older side and is not the best at tackling or really cover skills, but there's something to help improve the secondary. He's probably going to play the slot role, I think, or be that 4th corner. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If there is any other moves, you'll hear about it in the next episode. Peace.